It's time for the entertainment news. Yes, we start with this one. Big winners at the American Music Awards. Yes, big wigs of the American music industry were in attendance at the 47th American Music Award, which held at Microsoft Theater in Los Angeles. The event, which was hosted by singer Ciara, saw major wins for some various artists. Some of the big winners on the night include Taylor Swift, who won 5 awards, making her the artist with the most AMAs ever, as she has won 29 awards in total. She was also named as the Artist of the Decade at the awards ceremony. First-time nominee Billie Eilish won the New Artist of the Year, and favorite artist in the alternative rock category, collaboration of the year went to Senorita by Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello, while favorite artist in rap hip-hop went to Cardi B. Favorite male artist in soul R&B went to Bruno Mars, while Beyonce won the favorite female artist in the soul and R&B category.
First, I love the way you pronounce Senorita.
Yeah, that Spanish accent had to
honeypot.
The Spanish accent had to come through. Anyways, yes, big winners at the American Music Awards. It was an emotional night. I saw clips of Taylor Swift winning Artist of the Decade, and she got on stage crying, all mushy.
Her village people are good people, because I don't understand how she's winning like artists. I mean, I understand it, but it's just like mind-blowing how she keeps being consistent in winning these awards. It's like we can't just get enough of Taylor Swift in America, apparently, and her fan base is so huge and so loyal to her. So, and even Billie Eilish as well. I think that
new
was
artist that's just taking everything.
Congratulations to every one of them. Beyonce, Cardi B. I mean,
Beyonce is like a regular.
Beyonce is there like a regular. Yeah, she would always the thing.
There's some people that when they win awards, like, oh yeah, of course now.
Yeah,
like Beyonce. Yeah, of course.
Wow.
I actually saw some interesting stuff about this award where Selena Gomez also performed on this one, and apparently she was saying some of her lyrics had things to do with Justin Bieber, and you know, Hailey Bieber was there supporting, even liked her post on Instagram.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, even so I thought that was very mature and something we should point out. Yeah. So, well, I think they're cool.
Okay.
For now.
All right. All right. I know she mentioned my name on purpose.
Yeah.
Okay, I won't say anything. I'll just keep my fingers crossed and my eyes peeled, and we'll see how things would actually work out. We wish them the best, by the way, especially with the fact that Justin Bieber has given his life to Christ.
Praise ye the Lord.
We get on with this. French Montana is hospitalized. Moroccan-American rapper French Montana is currently in a hospital after suffering cardiac arrest. And according to reports, the police were in Los Angeles' apartment to investigate a possible robbery, which was false, but they noticed the rapper behaving unusually, which prompted the call for an ambulance that rushed the rapper to the hospital. According to hospital reports, French Montana is suffering severe stomach pains, nausea, and an increased heart rate. This is coming days after the rapper celebrated his birthday and also took a trip to his birth country, Morocco. So if this guy was Nigerian or African,
it's African.
Then they would
African American, Morocco.
Of course, American, yes, yeah. But then if it was Nigerian, they would say that village people after taking a trip.
But why can't we put that into this equation?
No, I feel what is
always hardworking and all.
Because that's village people thing. Most times, your village people are yourselves, really.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you do yourself.
Most times you're doing yourself, because most times these people, these celebrities, their lifestyles are very fast. They're not sleeping enough. They're not having the right type of diet. Probably not exercising the way they should. And you just keep going. You keep going. There is no stop break. It's not like a person who has a 9-to-5 job. You're working round the clock, and it happens to a lot of celebrities. And you forget that I'm still flesh and blood. So in my health, you need to check yourself. You need to take care of yourself. And also you have to also consider the fact that a lot of these celebrities, especially the rappers, indulge in a lot of things as well.
Of course, yeah.
What is crazy about this story, I think the police was called to his apartment. They thought it was a robbery. I don't know whether he made the call or somebody from his apartment made the call, but they didn't want to make it seem like French Montana is going through a lot. Come through, bring the ambulance. We don't want this. I guess they didn't want it to be loud. They didn't want to.
Okay, so it happens all the time because Wendy Williams said this one time that she was going through stuff, and so they attended to her, and I think it was when she was having problems with her husband, but she was begging them underneath,
don't
like, I'm a celebrity, I don't want it to like get everywhere.
And
like
I don't even blame them, because in the US, one thing happens to you, next thing it's everywhere. It's all over the news, the blogs, newspapers,
paparazzi recording you,
honestly,
being stretched into the ambulance. Crazy.
Some
You can't even
privacy.
control it.
Yeah.
But I do wish that he, gets better very soon because we love French Montana.
We do,
Yeah.
we do.
All right, still in the foreign scene, our next story is about R. Kelly. Now, R. Kelly's girlfriend turns against him. One of R. Kelly's girlfriends, Jocelyn Savage, who has been supportive of him during his trial, has surprisingly begun writing about their relationship in a series of posts on a digital crowdfunding online platform called Patreon. According to Jocelyn, who was tagged one of R. Kelly's sex slaves, she is accusing the embattled singer of controlling and manipulative behavior as well as emotional and physical abuse. R. Kelly is currently facing multiple charges, which include child sexual exploitation, kidnapping, sexual abuse, forced labor, amongst other crimes. Now, he has since pleaded not guilty to all of these allegations leveled against him, but she's come out to say this.
This doesn't make any sense.
Why?
Because they interviewed these girls recently. They said, are you guys okay? And they said, you people should leave us alone. We are okay with Robert. We're cool with Robert. What our parents are saying is our parents just want to rip R. Kelly off to make money. Now she's putting all of this story on a platform where she's telling people to pay so that she will give them gist. Now, R. Kelly is locked up, so there's no money for Jocelyn. So now she wants to tell her story so that she wants people to pay her so that she'll keep telling her story. So she has been doing part by part where she said she aborted, she has done abortion twice for R. Kelly. R. Kelly used to beat her. But this is the same Jocelyn that people were asking. Okay. She had an interview recently.
Yeah, I do understand what you're saying. I think she's in her early 20s now. Yeah. But you have to put into consideration that when Jocelyn started, being involved with R. Kelly, she was 15.
A teenager, yeah.
She was a teenager. She was a teenager at the time. She was a young teenager. And at that time, what does she know? She actually met R. Kelly, and her parents knew about it at their parents' store. She is somebody who wanted to seriously pursue music. If you check YouTube, you'll see videos of her singing her heart out. You could see that she was so passionate about music, and she thought that R. Kelly was the person that was going to take her there. She obviously, held him in such high esteem. And now, as a 15-year-old, do you really know the kind of decisions you are making? Can you really make valid and sound decisions? She left her parents at 15, and she has not gone back to them since then. I think apparently maybe just now after the whole mess and the court order.
I understand what you're saying, but I would say that, that first, people like to milk situations. So it might just be the case of, okay, so I'm going to keep making money out of this.
I totally disagree.
And then it could be the case of, what you're saying. But another thing is, I used Fela and Nicola Pocote as an example on this show before. So I went to his museum one of those days, and then I learned about so many things about him. And then somebody told me that young girls left their houses to be living with him. You don't get, and then there were children of big people, and somehow the parents were very cross, and somehow they chased all of them at the end of the day back to their parents. They came back before it was night. You don't know how these girls actually get intoxicated by these people.
Agreed.
So, yeah.
Agreed, but that doesn't make it's not their fault. I mean, if you say,
if
somebody likes you because
she's older now.
She's older now. That's why she's coming out to say her story.
Even earlier this year, when the documentary, the R. Kelly documentary came out, they still interviewed these girls. And they were like, can you people just leave our family alone? We understand our family.
R. Kelly behind the camera. What are we talking about? There is brainwashing that happens very often. There is manipulative and controlling behavior. You don't need to control a person just by, physical means. You can control them mentally and emotionally. I genuinely feel that that's what happened there. And I think she's coming out of that thing.
So why is she not sharing her story with the same person that interviewed them earlier, that interviewed Robert? That interviewed R. Kelly, and
this Robert, is he your friend?
Because that's what they call. That's what they call him.
His number?
That's what they call him. Sorry, the same person that interviewed R. Kelly. Why didn't they go and meet the same person? Why didn't she go and meet this same person and say, okay, right now I'm ready to tell my story? Why is she selling a story?
So I don't subscribe to her sharing her story, but I have a theory. What if she's already used to the high life? I mean, she joined him, she started dating him at 15, and he has basically, spoiled her with clothes.
R. Kelly promised her that she'll be the next Aliyah, by the way.
So a luxury lifestyle is what she's used to. So perhaps that's her own way of maintaining her lifestyle, which is not the best way. But I just feel like if someone is coming out to tell you that this is their story, we should just we should try and listen. and not shut it down.
No, nobody's shutting it down. It's just the monetary aspect that is coming out.
Investigated. I mean, you can't say that this is your story, and what if you're lying against the other person?
That's true.
We've been asking you about this all along. Your parents have been crying. You've been telling your parents to shut up and go away, that you're okay with your family. All of a sudden, because R. Kelly is locked up, now you want to, I don't know, man.
Wow.
Messy.
I mean, we just have to wait for more of this story to conclude.
More of the...
Yeah, we do. No, there's still more on this R. Kelly story.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Azrael. Azrael is the other girl who is very vocal. That one can even abuse. That one abused the interviewer. Like, what is your business in our family?
Okay, so
we're okay with our family. I'm waiting for Azrael.
Should come.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, guys. On that note, is a wrap on the entertainment news.